Beetroopers. They have the ability to search for Max C. What better environment to use than in a small format such as Link Regulation, where you're only limited to Link monsters. With the ability to spam out insects like nobody's business and being able to search Max C to counteract your opponent's next turn, how could I not take this to the event? Let's take a look at some replays that I've recorded. And so this game here is Beetrooper versus Tri-Brigade with a Literalisk package. Literalisk Tri-Brigade, but it doesn't really show up much. We've got here an extremely strong hand for Beetrooper, starting off with the Goki Pole, Resonance Insect, Beetrooper Sting Lancer, Descent, and Imperm. So we have a very big way of getting a nice Link monster out on turn one. Let's take a look. Now, like I was saying, Max C is pretty good. They're going first. We don't have Max C. However, the Retaliating C is a Max C searcher. First, we're going to use Descent, and they have the Max C. So we're going to have to try and play through this, but we can play slow as a Beetrooper deck. Resonance Insect being sent itself, it's not bad. You just go in for some cheap shots, one here, set the Imperm to deal with anything, call it a turn. We got Sting Lancer as a hand trap to summon and search if our Resonance Insect goes to the graveyard. We're going to start with Fractal. With Fractal sending Kit will send Nerval, and Nerval will add Kiras. Usual standard play. Kiras effect, pitching the Literalisk in order to summon itself, and it's going to use its effect to banish 2. We've got the Imperm. We at least get to stop Kiras, but they have Nobleman of Crossout. A Crossout Designator, sorry. Infinite Impermanence. It's the man from Nobleman of Crossout. And he points and our Imperm is no more. So they make the Fairjit. And Fairjit's effect is going to summon out Kit, and now Kit will be able to banish some more in order to get the other Link 2 out. Bear Brum. Well, 3 of these, they're going to make good old Shuriag. Shuriag effect, Bear Brum, or Rampant Bear Brum effect. Bear Brum will add them the Revolt, and then shuffle one back. Our Resonance Insect is banished, and unfortunately we have the Goki Pole in our hand, so we cannot do Goki Pole send, add Goki Boar to pop the Shuriag, so we're going to take a lot of damage. End of the main phase 2, we're going to Sting Lancer to recycle. And Sting Lancer's effect to search, however, they have an Imperm, and they're going to send Shuriag, which will then let them search for Fractal for next turn. Now don't forget, they also set the Revolt, so they're going to make another Shuriag on our turn. Not bad for a first turn off of the Tri-Brigade player. We're already down to 4,400 to their 6. Right, 3 cards, so they're going to outpace us. You got Sting the Poison. Sting the Poison's effect will search us. Pin the Needle. Pin the Needle's effect will pin the Bullseye. Pin the Bullseye's effect will slap for 200. Link these 2 off to make Armor Horn. Or pick a Felina. Pick a Felina is going to pitch Goki Pole. Target Sting the Poison to equip it with a Resonance Insect from the deck. It's going to use Tri-Brigade Revolt, but he's a bit too late. He was thinking we were going to do Arm Horn. I forgot that we were going to do pick a Felina. They summon their 4, and they are making Tri-Brigade Shuriag number 2 on turn 4. And so Pick a Felina will equip Resonance Insect. Goki Pole will trigger, Shuriag will activate, and then all the graveyards will activate. So Nerval, Kit, and my Sting the Poison will tribute the Pick a Felina to negate Shuriag, so Shuriag cannot banish. So we need to get the Resonance Insect search going. A Goki Pole is going to finish off adding Goki Boar. Special summoning Goki Boar, and Goki Boar will be popping Shuriag. He has Rendezvous! Rendezvous is a card you never see, but if you banish it from the graveyard, it prevents a Tri-Brigade from being destroyed. So he has prevented Shuriag from being removed. You have to play around with that. So Armor Horn to summon off the Retaliating Sea, and linking off to make Papillion. Then Resonating Seed is going to give us a search, and Papillion will add 2 counters to itself, adding 400 attack to its stats. You're adding Max C for the next turn. And Armor Horn is going to banish 3, our Goki Boar, Pole, and Resonance Insect, a nice little engine. Resonance Insect will send Scout Buggy. It's important for later. Summoning Mighty Hercules by returning the 3 we just banished, and then using these 3 in order to link summon Invincible Atlas. Invincible Atlas will tribute the Horn in order to get Sting Lancer. Sting Lancer's effect is going to get us the field spell Formation, which will let us revive a Beetrooper from our graveyard. What did we send earlier? That's right, Scout Buggy. Scout Buggy is going to come out. Scout Buggy is going to get us another Scout Buggy, and we are going to the battle phase, crashing these 2. Their Shuriag will activate, our formation will activate. Actually, their Shuriag won't activate. My bad. Their Jit will activate, returning and drawing. We've got 3 hits with our buggies and token. Actually, 1 buggy can't attack. Linking these 2 off for Hagakuramino because I think we're out of Armor Horns at this point. And then ending with a Pika Felina, clearing the field a little bit and being able to recycle 3 to draw. We need the Invincible Atlas back to link summon again, and it's the best draw, Scout Buggy. They're going to start with Fractal. We're just going to preemptively max C. Fractal's effect, banishing in order to make, Eagle. Formation's activation will give us a token. Eagle's crash into Sting Lancer. He is out of gas. He's used all his Tri-Brigade's links, as far as I recall. We're going to start with Scout Buggy. Scout Buggy, bring out the other one from the deck that we recycled with Pika Felina last turn. Banish 2 to summon Doomdozer. They have another Revolt, and they are going to 1, 2, and then their Shuriag. And 4. And link them off for... yeah, the final Tri-Brigade Shuriag. Usually I see them run 2, not 3, but just it being a link regulation event, you're only allowed links, you have more room in the extra deck for it. Look at that, 2 Tri-Brigade Shuriag effects in the same chain. He is just going off with these chains, man. Alright, Nerval will add Kirath. Shuriag is going to search for Nerval. Kit is going to send Kirath, and Shuriag is going to banish Doomdozer. We have Monster Reborn. Bring back Sting the Poison, which will search the last copy of Pin the Wasp, was it? Pin the Bullseye. I keep forgetting this guy's name. Summon Pin the Bullseye. Use the effect to deal 200. It's always important. Link these 2 off. We still have links. Okay, that's why we saved the Armor Horn for later. So we have Armor Horn here now. Then we are going to make the Invincible Atlas that we recycled with Pika Felina. Pika Felina last turn was big in recycling essential cards we needed. Got a Tribute to gain 2,000 and just go for the dome against the Fractal. GG. What a back and forth game that was. And so this hand here is a bit less exciting. We don't have Resonance Insect and we don't have really big ways to make searches. We have the Scout Buggy to summon another Scout Buggy, and the Scale Bomber to chain to summon itself in case Buggy gets ashed. Monster Reborn, Sticky Kaiju. Sticky Kaiju is so good against those Marinsys players that summon Argonaut, as it's one of the easiest outs to use, and searchable as well with Resonance Insect. Pin the Bullseye. We have link plays for days. Let's see what happens. They are going first. They're going to do Marinsys Pascalis into Blue Tang. Blue Tang sends Marinsys. I don't know any other names. I'm not going to bother learning. All I know is that Argonaut's really ridiculous. Summon the Blue Slug. It's going to bring back a Marinsys. Blue Tang is going to excavate top 3 and add a Marinsys card. And there's the Battle Ocean. Most problematic field spell right now since Mystic Mine is banned. Battle Ocean activates, link these 2 off, or 1, Pascalis, in order to make Sea Angel. Sea Angel is going to be able to search for a Marinsys spell. Dive, pretty much the best one. We have no hand traps, so we just have to sit and watch it make Argonaut, but we have Kumungus. Isn't that great? You just have to draw the out, or open with the out, you know? Angel and Spring Girl. Make Anemone. Spring Girl's gonna send Nibiru. Goodbye. Don't have to worry about that. Nibiru, terrifying against Beetroopers. Low stat line, lots of summons. Summons the Coral Triangle. The Nome going to be doing things. Getting the Seahorse. Coral Triangle currently not pointing at anything that you can summon to, but Crystal Heart can. Anyways, making, I'm assuming, the Argonaut at this point. Yep. And Argonaut is going to have a metric ton of materials, and Battle Ocean is going to equip her with 3. But we don't care because we've got Sticky Among Us. Goodbye. They get to trigger a bunch of effects, who cares? Buggy, Bomber. And we're just going to pop off now, because we watched them pop off for like 5 minutes in game. So I pin the bullseye. Hit him for 2. Make Scout Buggy into Armor Horn. Link these 2 off in order to make Pick of Helena, which will hitch our extra Scale Bomber, since we can't special summon it again, and get ourselves a Resonance Insect for the deck. They've got Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, which has been very relevant in Link regulation. You get to draw 1+ for every Link monster, so he drew 3 and then shuffled 2 back. So it lets you try and get into hand traps. Pretty good, and it's a nice body to boot and protects you from targeting. So we're going to use these 2 to make our Armor Horn after getting Ash Blossom to the hand from a draw. I don't know how, I spaced out for a sec. Oh, pick a Felina. Resonance Insect gets the mighty Neptune. Resonance Insect is going to send Gokipole. Did you know that Gokipole doesn't target, so Phantasme does nothing, but we're going to get rid of that Phantasme anyways. Going to tribute our Goki board, get ourselves Sting Lancer. Sting Lancer is going to get ourselves, this is going to feel so great, Beetrooper Descent, which will let us pop the Marincess Battle Ocean and summon a token since we control a 3,000 attack insect. I'll link these 2 away in order to make Papillion. We've got some big beats. We're going to shuffle 3 back to summon Mighty Neptune, and that should be game. Yeah. All you need is a Sticky Camungus Among Us. Boom. Marincess Camungus. So there's nothing in particularly special about this replay. I just wanted to post it because Witchcrafter really needs help. Our opponent is Witchcrafter, we're Beetrooper. Our hand isn't even that good. We have the Among Us, Camungus, and Scale Bomber Doomdozer Droplet formation. This doesn't really do anything. It's a very slow hand. We can only do Scale Bomber Droplet formation, pass. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Actually, not even the formation. We don't care if Scale Bomber gets destroyed. So, Witchcrafter, it's got the creation, which is essentially just combo, one piece combo. Summon the Shmiet. Shmiet's effect going to tribute and discard a spell to summon another Witchcrafter. Summoning Genny. Shmiet's effect, banish itself in order to send another spell to the grave. Genny effect, going to pitch the second creation, they open 2, and get out the one that lets you pop things with a quick effect, and he doesn't care. He adds Golem Aruru. Prohibition, he knows we're Beetrooper and Armor Horn is essential, so pretty good. I think popping would have been better. Pitch the Camungus because we don't need it. We're just gonna trade. We're setting up for Doomdozer. Sets 1 pass. We can't make Armor Horn, doesn't matter. Our hand doesn't even scream for Armor Horn plays. Gonna use Formation effect to revive Scale Bomber. He's gonna call by the Grave It. He could have had something going on, but nope. So we lost Scale Bomber and we have 1 insect in the graveyard. Luckily, we drew Pin the Bullseye. We're gonna normal summon it and then use it for Al Mirage. We run Al Mirage because it is a good Resonance Insect dump target. So banish Pin and Camungus for Doomdozer. And Doomdozer is going to send the last creation. They had 3 creation at the top 10 of their deck. That's crazy. They're going to draw, and this is why I call this Witchcrafter needs help. If you lose to Doomdozer Beats, you are not in any shape, way, shape, or form, ready to hit the dueling field. Doomdozer going to send Reasoning, another big hit. Set the Called By because they love graveyard effects, and it's going to be so nice when they activate their Monster Reborn, Witchcrafter Holiday, and we have the Called By the Grave. I am so sorry, sir. Doomdozer beats! Oh, I love hitting him with the big Amunga Bunga Chungaroos. Oh, I'm so sorry, but Witchcrafter needs help.